Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy B back again, man. Today, I got to talk about an interesting story that I just stumbled upon. I was watching one of my favorite podcasts ever, Joe Budden podcast. I was watching the podcast earlier, and they had a guest, like usually they do guests like here and there. So they had a guest, Jim Jones, and he like one of my favorite rappers growing up. So I was just listening to them talk about an interesting story, and I was like, what? And this actually, he said, oh, this almost, if y'all don't believe me, y'all can go check out the podcast. He said that him and Jim Jones and Wayne actually almost had beef, like an actual altercation where like Jim Jones was about to put hands on Wayne. Like he was actually going, like he didn't say exactly what he was going to do, but he said he was about to either grab him up, choke him up, or fight him or something in the middle of the club. I forgot what club he said that they was in, but he saw him, and it all started over the song Weatherman featuring Wayne and Jim Jones on it. And it started because everybody should know by now, if you're a real Wayne fan, that Wayne and Jewels, they've been homies ever since the mid-2000s, doing hella songs. They even said that Wayne got his whole swag from Dipset. So that's a whole other story. But anyway, so Wayne and Jewels was cool. So Jewels told Jim Jones, like, yo, you need to get Weezy on one of your tracks, man. You need to get Weezy on one of your tracks. So Jim Jones wasn't really feeling the idea, but he was like, man, whatever. Okay, I'll do the song with Weezy. I'll do it. So the song was Weatherman. Y'all can go on YouTube if you ain't familiar with that song. It's called Weatherman. And it's interesting because on the hook, on the song, on the Weatherman song, Jim Jones was saying a hook similar to the Make It Rain hook that Wayne did with Fat Joe. Mind you, the Make It Rain song with Fat Joe went several times platinum, put Fat Joe in a level that he would have never thought he was gonna be in. And it's funny because Wayne kind of jacked the hook from Jim Jones' song and made it way bigger, but he didn't do it on Jim Jones' song. So Jim Jones said, man, he was pissed. He was hot. Just think about all that money that he could have made. He was hot. So fast forward, when he seen him in the club, that's when he was about to press him in. You know what I'm saying? He said he was about to get ugly. But not Jim Jones, Jewels pulled Jim Jones to the side, like, yo, please don't do this. Please. Just talk to him, but please don't do nothing crazy. Please don't. And he said, he was like, nah, after that, I'm ready. And Jewels like, please, just don't do it. No, that's my homie, don't do it. So long story short, Jim Jones asked Wayne, like, yo, like, why you do that? He was like, man, I was just high, man. I was just smoking. And Jim Jones was even more mad, but it wasn't nothing he could really do. So, and they ended up collaborating later on. So I guess they all cool, man. But that was just an interesting story that I never knew of. And then that also got me thinking of all the other possible hip-hop stories, beefs behind the scenes that could have been happening that the public don't know nothing about, man. It's crazy, man. But what do y'all think about this, man? It could have been a Dipset and Cash Money beef. That would have been ugly. That would have separated Wayne and Jewels. They would have never dropped I Can't Feel My Face, all them classic songs. Man, what y'all think about this, man? Make sure y'all check out that interview, man. Joe Budden podcast. But this your boy B. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I need a lot of subscribers. I appreciate the ones that been subscribing, man. But yeah, man, this is an interesting hip-hop untold story that been told. And it's your boy B in the mouth.